What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tran. In this video, I'm going to take you through a loadout I've been using for the last 2-3 weeks, the Kilo, the Origin 12. You've seen kids running everywhere around with this thing. It's cracked. It's awesome. You should use it. After that portion, I'm going to take you through a section where I call educational gameplay. I'm going to put a video of my game from the other night where we got a dub. I think it was a 13 kill game. We're going to walk you through decision points I made, things I did right, and then things I could have done better, right? So if you enjoy it, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. Otherwise, come visit me on Twitch at Tran. All right, here's the loadout for the Kilo. We're running monolithic suppressor, the 19.8-inch barrel, Corp Combat Holosight. Of course, that's up to you. I use the blue dot. I think that one's clean. Commando foregrip and 60-round mags. And then for the Origin 12, we're using Choke, Impaler barrel, 5 milliwatt laser, no stock, 12-round mags. All right, give those loadouts a try. I hope you guys like it. Now we're going to move into the educational gameplay. Let's get to it. Okay, so in this drop, we landed farmland. You don't need to see loot. There is, okay, so right here, stop. I don't see this. If you look at the mini map here, there's a red ping. I didn't see that guy. And I don't think purple did either. He should have heard him. Or maybe he did, but we didn't communicate that, right? Yeah. So here, I push over. I don't see that. Because typically, if you see that, you clear the house. We don't see it. So I just sprint in and look out the window at the next building. Now here's where things get funky. My buddy gets shot at. I approach the stairs. Here's this guy, right? My cursor's good. You want to pre-aim that. Here's the first learning opportunity. Anytime you hit a corner or a doorway, your cursor should be where a dude's body will be, right? Because if let's say you're aiming at the stairs down here, or you're aiming, it doesn't matter where you're aiming. If you're aiming here, at the wall, whatever, it's too late, right? For this, where my cursor's aimed at, right here, see it's like body level with him, or it'll actually be leg level, as you'll see. But at least from here, I can just strafe over and my gun's already there. So let's watch another frame or two. Okay, right here. If he's still crouching, headshots. But he doesn't crouch, he bunny hops, right? So that's a technique you should have in your arsenal if you don't already have it. You should be able to do a drop shot. You should also be able to do a bunny hop. This guy bunny hops and kills me. I don't compensate for it fast enough. You can see that I am just aiming where his body would be if he was still crouching. He ends up jumping over my bullets and gets the kill. And I'm done.
Oh, there's two teams.
Third party there. So he got killed too, but he played it right.
What's up, dude?
So learn to bunny hop, folks.
Whoa, so much
Okay, gulag. Back to farmland. I think we loot for quite a while. It was just out of the frame, but we did see right here at one of these silos that there was a group there, right? So we know there's another team in farmland. What is that, to our south-ish? So we get a little bit of loot. I think we decided to get loadout first, and then we're going to go push that group. The squad, we like to play pretty aggressive. We see them, we're peeking, we're shooting, they're running away. So right there, mental note, team's moving south. Unless we see them clear, assume there's a team down there. So throughout the fight, throughout fights and engagements, try to keep mental notes of where teams are, how many people are. And that's why it's important to communicate full kills, downs, knocks, whatever you guys call them. Okay, so we get loadout.
Mark where they're at.
Okay. And then we know they're there, so now we're further south. Initially, we were right up here. Now we've pushed south, and we know that they're by this buy. Okay? Oops.
That's the buy. Yeah.
Okay. So with this team, we're good at spreading. Look at how we approach this. Look at the 4 circles. So you see my buddy Mike in a vehicle. Here's me. Here's my buddy Nia, or Calvin, which is green. So we're all pushing this way. I think purple is in the vehicle with blue. They're going to swoop around, you'll see, at that angle. And green and orange are going to come in at this angle. Right. So anytime you approach a group like that, especially with a vehicle, don't go at it head on as a team. definitely don't all be in the vehicle. People need to jump out before. So what you want to do is with your vehicle, the enemy is going to be looking for the vehicle. That's where the most attention is. That's your chance to flank or change your angle of approach. Okay.
Call Loadout over there.
Okay. Vehicle
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
right. So you got to drop in.
On
We
the
see the
roof
Lodi.
of
No, there's a
orange.
team.
They're getting Loadout right now.
So here's my approach. Look at my angle right here. Once I crest this hill, I have this hill to defend me against this house, right? Plus the guys getting the loadout. My assumption, and it was probably a bad one, was that 2 or 3 guys would be on the Lodi, and then the other guy would be in the house on orange ping here. I did not think there would be a dude in this house to my right. Okay, so that's something I could have done better, but you'll see in this fight. Okay, 1, 2. See a third guy in the distance. Okay, so right here, I'm frying this third guy. We got 1 dead, 1 down. And I'm thinking, there's a dude in this house. So I'm okay. You see, I don't defend my right side at all. I leave the angle open. Turns out, dude's right in here. And so we have to make a trade. You'll see. Look at that. He's right there. Right there shooting at me. The good news is green's coming up the rear. Purple's got the angle on that side. And blue's coming back. So you can see if we had done this engagement right, we have so many different angles to attack a team that I thought was initially here. Okay, so the better approach, obviously, would have been to take a tighter edge on this box right here. Fight from here, this box. Because if you step behind the box, you can close off the angle from house number 1 and house number 2, right? I didn't have that. So I was just in the open right here shooting, and they both have direct line of sight right at me. And that's not good. You don't want that. So always think about the angle of approach.
Oh, one right here. Last one.
So my buddies end up finishing that fight. I come back, get my gear. After we get our gear, we like to go bounty, UAV, keep that flow going. We get here. I think someone gets shot at.
Guys, right here on the other side.
Yep.
On blue.
So blue marks him.
I'm distracting them.
He's going to continue to drive around and flank, distract him a bit. We see a guy. I'm frying him.
I got one.
Green's going up high, right?
Yeah.
On this building. And then purple's staying low.
Oh, they're on me. I didn't. Yeah.
Blue down to 1. He's getting shot at. Okay. This this is a problem I see a lot with different squads I play with. So when your guy is down, look at how much distance we have, right? So squads do 2 things. Either they, once their buddy's down and in the distance, they either hang back and shoot, or they all go sprinting, right? But that's hard. Either of those pushes are difficult unless you're really good shooters, right? So what you want to do is actually have 1 or 2 people stay back and cover fire while the other one goes in for either A, the res, or just for close combat.
Yeah, get him. No.
So right here, you can see me pushing.
I'm coming.
Purple's pushing with me on the right side.
Don't worry about me.
See, I'm watching left lane. He's watching right lane. Green's got Overwatch on top. And then right here, Mike. Mike was pulling back, and now he's in the middle of the road. You see, I go to res him. Where he should have stayed was right here. Right? Since we know the enemies are, I think one's back here somewhere. The ideal spot is right here in this position. Because now you have purple and orange watching each lane, each enemy. And then you have green on Overwatch. Mike crossed the middle of the street. So I should have let Mike keep going until he got to this position. But instead, I start rezzing, which don't do. That's a bad. We got through it, but that's not how you should do it.
Oh, yeah, right. Broke shield.
Right, get him up, heal, reestablish positions. We're peeking.
Shielding.
See a guy on the log right there. So we know he's there. Purple and green got eyes on him, so I switch angles. Look around, there's a dude. Fry him real quick.
Down one inside the warehouse. Down one.
Blue got 1 too. So now we're just peeking, we're looking. Log guy hasn't moved. Keep peeking. Green's got eyes on him, so we hold him there. We can push the left side a little bit because we know green is holding right side, and he'll let me know if someone pushes from there.
Where are you positioning the logs?
Log guy's still there. I get fried from peeking too long.
Got one.
Hit him once with the car right here on green. That was too close.
So blue cleared out warehouse.
Live tracker. You guys
So those guys are done.
Yep.
We know there's only one guy left.
I don't see a tracker, no.
Oh, what?
C4, get trophied, and I throw another one.
I hit him once.
There's a learning moment. If you throw a C4 and it gets trophied, don't waste another one, right? I think a trophy can handle 5, so shots are low.
Yep. I need his shield.
Okay, we get that guy. That's awesome.
Duffel. Shit. Oh, here, here's where you got here.
So good team fight. Poorly,
You have a
I
satchel?
guess, poorly executed, or the approach wasn't great, but we got out of it just out of positioning.
Coming towards me.
On me.
Okay, so now we're making it towards main port. Okay, here we know there's a guy under us. We're not sure where. There he goes. And this is just map awareness that you'll see.
I have a
We know
shield
he's
on
here.
right.
We don't know how many. And then see his legs peak right there. Right. So this is just knowing the map. Easy kill.
Dead.
Okay, and then we get bounty, and now we know there's a guy on like this bridge, blue building area, right? And you'll see this fight happens all the time. When there is, it happens 2 ways in this area. There's always a team that plays this blue building and a team that plays this central building area. As I'm working up the mini map, I don't think we have any other, like we went to blue earlier in that first fight you saw, the second fight you saw, and now this is, I'll call it fight number 3. We're on this big rectangular building fighting what we call blue. And you'll see how we approach it.
Can you buy Calvin, Mike?
So you
There was
keep
a-
your angles and watch how I wrap this.
Oh, never
I
mind.
use the AC,
Oh shit. Okay.
scan the building. It's good cover. There's a guy down low. See, I didn't hear. Let me go back a frame. I'll try to pause it. But there's a dude I totally missed down low.
Can you buy Calvin, Mike? There was a threat. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so I wrap right here. Here's a dude right down low, right here. Watch, I miss him. Look at this guy peek. I don't see that. But he's with them. He's with these guys. Okay. Peeks, runs away. And then I think one of my teammates saw him. Back. Okay, so we wrap. And why do I wrap like that? A, it's to get leverage to get up here, right? Up on this. But B, look at all this cover that's in front of me. This roof has a ton of cover from blue if you wrap the way I did. If you go along that front side, can't show you anymore. Let's see. Yeah, this whole front lane right here, this whole front area is open except for this AC box that I'm already using. So, let's get back ahead. Okay. Oh, this push is interesting. So right here, we're peeking, peripherals, making sure no one's below us. Keep watching that blue roof. Keep watching that blue roof. Make sure no one peeks. Get to the bridge. So always be thinking, what's the next thing I'm getting behind? Is it a rock?
Where's
Is
that
it a
guy?
tree?
Guy that
Is
was,
it a truck?
On floor level.
Right?
No.
Still checking floor? Not there.
One's right by me.
Always keep my peripheral on top blue right there. They love to peek out of that little shack up top or whatever you call it. There's a guy down low. We lost track of him. Play the truck. Play the second truck. Calvin gets shot. They're handling him. So this is a stupid push. But I see that guy, right? And now I know they're all compressing on him. Put down that dude.
One down. Mark him.
Right here, I jump down.
It's our
Again, this is all about knowing the map right here. I know there's a can I can jump on with good protection. Peek. There's his last buddy. Get the team.
Wipe.
So it's all about positioning and repositioning. Even though we lost Calvin.
I'm gonna get ghosts. Oh, we gotta get Calvin.
We do this, recon nearby.
See anyone near?
It's in the back.
Go to
Okay,
the
so we're
prison, guys.
pushing here. Check out how people do this recon. Here's a big lesson, and I used to learn it a lot. Watch when I approach this dude. Watch where he is. He's just standing there. The worst thing you can do during a secure is to stand on the secure. The next best thing you can do is just lay down on the secure. The third best thing, and that's what I like to do, keep moving around it. Keep checking angles. Jump, lay down, crouch. Just keep your movement going. So if someone like me rolls up on you right here, it's not an easy shot, right?
There's more. There's more.
They did play this smart though. One guy secured, kind of smart. One guy secured, one guy was away, just in case.
See anyone near?
You can see we're searching for him. I think, yeah, Nia ended up killing him. Okay. Now we're pushing circle. We're pulling back in. The thing we do want to note is we're not scared of anyone behind us, right? Because it's kind of an open area. Not many people go there. We killed one team that was randomly out there.
I don't know where this guy went.
Now we're going to kill this guy. So Calvin's holding this position on these shacks. We know where he is.
That, yep.
You see Calvin's pushing that inside lane. I'm going to push the outside lane. We're going to see where he goes. He just happens to jump out. Easy kill.
Dead.
More on blue building, careful.
Yep.
Okay, now we got the same blue fight again. So what does the team do? Exact same thing we did last time. We push roof on the big square building over here and fight top blue from those angles. And see, this team I run with, and you guys will learn as you go, but the team has tendencies and strategies. And this is how we always
We are
approach this
fragging
fight.
right now. Are they?
You can see our positioning. If I rewind to that
Maybe.
couple of fights ago,
Already in already.
our positioning's almost the same, with the difference that Mike Blue over here pushing from low.
Got UAV. Here.
So look at how we approach the building now. Same thing. 2, 3 low angles from different sides. You got me at an elevated angle. I'm holding top. Enemy soldier coming in. Quickly assume he's going back to his stuff. We'll keep an eye on blue.
Wait, is this guy dropping on his stuff?
See, right here's where I realize he goes back, and we don't want a third party.
He is. I'm gonna kill him.
So this is stupid though. I have no cover, right? Watch. I fry this guy. Great, easy. This dude peeks, and look, I'm stuck now. But you can see how I quickly get to this railing. That's kind of all I have. Fry one. Start getting shot at from the left side. Okay, right there, you saw me make a business decision. You look at my health and my shields. I know I'm going to die at this point, right? But what you need to get to when you know you're going to die and bail, right, is where do I get to where he can't thirst me all the way and so teammate can get to me? So my thought process here is I'm not going to be able to kill the second guy. My teammates are rushing to the roof where they know there's one full kill already. So there's at least 2 left. So I'm assuming 3 on 2, they should be able to handle that fight. So right here, I beeline it over here, try to get over that edge and get cover. So always think about that, right? What's my next step? What are my options from here, depending on what happens? Right here, I know I'm going to get fried. Drop. Boom.
I got one. They got me. It was a trade.
And then now I crawl as fast as
I'm
I
safe,
can
so you guys
to this
keep fighting.
trailer.
They're on top.
Cut off all the angles.
What a trade.
So sometimes, it's okay to trade kills like that, trade downs.
I killed one on top.
Just think about who has the advantage, and our team had it there.
You got a heartbeat, Nia?
Okay, now it's all positioning. I think the circle closes on farmland.
They
We're
are.
running in. We're running in. Oh, one thing I missed. So right here, we see there's like a team. There's this team right here shooting up at a team up here, right up in the hills, kind of towards prison. We're in farmland now. So what we decided to do is we decided to wrap and get position here and here. These 2 houses, I think. What you don't want to be on a circle like this is caught on the hill in prison, having to come in because you have no cover on the way in, even though you have high ground, right? So
Yeah, top.
just think about that. High ground is good, but not always. High ground's not good if you're forced into an open area.
Oh yeah, they are. They're get in a little bit more. Yeah, these houses are good.
Yeah, I'm in right
I
now.
like greenhouse.
Cool. Check out this fight. This is
I
good.
have a trophy too.
Green establishes. We push up. We know all the guys are in front of us. We know there's a team to our left in this area, one up on the hill. Purple sniping, so he's kind of by himself, but close enough where we can get to him.
You got a smoke right
Now, the thing we don't do, that's good to do. We did not, no one's keeping an eye on this area back here. That's a lot of area. We're all focused this way, right? So ideally, like me, it would have been me. Since blue and green are focused here, purple's giving sniper cover, I should be checking back, right? Didn't happen.
I see him. Jumping down, jumping down.
See, he's in the open. This area is just way too open, even though they had high ground.
I can get you, Nia.
I go for the res. Airstrike's coming in, so we pull back. Still peeking that window. Okay, this one's interesting. The fastest way to get to my teammate is right here, up this path. I end up wrapping this way because knowing where the fight is, our dudes are back here aiming at us. That means his bullets could come in at this angle. So always do that. Always know where the enemy is and how to get obstacles between you and them. Like just think about, and that just comes with playing the game, knowing where angles are, where obstacles are.
Oh,
So I wrap so he can't shoot, and I use this second shack. Res. It's those are the little things that keep you from dying or taking extra damage. Right? Right here, I can see him. I can see him peeking,
Tracker.
and then get back.
one coming up.
Fuck.
Don't just run into the open, right?
Shit. Yo, you see that live? There was a guy right here on green. He's probably pushing up soon.
Yo, live tracker on here.
On where?
Okay, now we're searching. I think there's a random dude that drops in. Yeah, he's at the top of this water tower.
He's up there.
So we just keep rotating to this buy. What we do.
Next, across from you guys.
We get to the buy.
Yeah, it's kind of risky to hit this cart right now. You gotta
There's
we gotta
one
go.
dude.
Yeah.
Anyone want to push it with me? Anyone have a shotty?
So we know there's one dude in that building.
Push it with you. I have a MP7 with stopping rounds.
They have shotguns. I'm just going to hold the house from here. They shoot up
I'll
top.
jump
I
up.
know. So this is where there's only three ways. There's 3 ways out of that room. There's only 2. Window here. You can go down the stairs here. You can jump out the window back here. Right? I am responsible for these 2. If he goes roof, I'm here. If he goes window or door, I'm here. My teammates are going to push the other side.
For the roof.
See, I attempt to go up. I mess up the jump. He happens to jump out at the wrong time.
Top clear.
That was crazy.
Top clear. He must have jumped.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Good shit,
Oh.
dude.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hit.
All right.
Okay, now we see a quad.
What are we buying?
3 teams
One
left.
person buy UAV. I'm gonna buy a cluster.
I got
precision.
UAV.
Okay, so at this point in the fight, there's now 3 teams left. I bought UAV. They bought different kill streaks. They bought clusters and airstrikes, especially for lumber or like downtown. You need things to be able to clear out big open areas. Downtown is for roofs, for lumber, or not lumber, farmland. It's for big open areas between
You want it
transitions,
now?
Yeah,
building
yeah,
transitions. So now all we're doing is scoping and figuring out where everyone is.
They're pretty sandwiched over there.
Hey, there's a dude over here in that house that we're looking at. Yep.
Okay, that guy's running, Mike. This guy's in that red house, yeah.
We try to kill him. Don't get him right away.
One on the left.
Okay. So right here, Calvin gets gunned down by a guy in blue. There's a guy, right? Saw a dude on the map. We see a guy in purple right here. And then me and blue, we're fighting a guy over here. And then we see a dot here. Okay. So if you count the 4 of us, there's 5 people left. Here's 1 guy, here's 2 guys, there's 3 people left. We can assume they're in this house. Okay? So like you got to be doing quick math like that. That's what we're thinking. So we've mapped out where all the enemies are.
Left. Yeah, yeah.
And you can see we have to push in.
Right here.
So right here, I'm just watching blue. We're all watching blue. He's there.
I'm gonna watch the other guy run in, Mike. Yep.
Now we're looking for that previous guy we saw.
Hello?
Don't
The
see
right
him.
house? Yeah, you watch that guy in the right house.
He's not in. He's
I'm watching
Purple
this
and I
shit.
are both watching blue. But he's getting shot by this house. The team of 3, we think. I'm your left now. There's 4 left now. So there's probably 1 blue, 1 at this house, and then 2 at this house. Peek in, move in.
Yeah, you want to wrap left on that guy? We got to get in, yeah.
See if he moves.
Move together. Oh, he's out. He's going to come out. Just hold this wall tight.
Okay, so right here, look, it's 3 on 3, right? We think there's 1 guy at this blue house, and then there's another guy or 2
That blue shack right there.
in the house back here. So we're peeking, we're peeking.
Mike, you got eyes on it?
Mike gets in the house, or blue gets in the house and peeks for me while I cross. As a team, that's important, right? In trios or quads, or even in duos, I guess. Someone has to cover where the enemy is while you're moving. If you're all running at the same time, no one's watching. Okay, so that was the guy from before, right? That we mapped out. So it turns out there's a dude at the shack, guy at this house here, and then I think 1 or 2 people here. So they haven't moved. Okay, we kill him. Now it's a fight, 3 on 2. We know there's 2 guys. They're at this final house right here.
Right there, he's beyond that. He's
Whoop.
beyond that box.
Down one in the house in front of us.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm just watching blue shack.
I push the house. We know circle's gonna move,
House
so
in here,
check.
in front of us.
Okay, so let's do a quick reconnaissance. Circle's gonna move this way. Okay. So there's a few ways to play this. You could either sit back here and watch. The problem is the way this circle's gonna move. Both houses are gonna get pushed out at the same time. Right? So you're both kind of running and gunning. It's kind of a 50-50 fight at that point. So what I do is I get tight here while my teammates are watching. I get tight here. I'm going to watch this side of the house. As soon as the circle passes, and it's a guess, right? They could jump out with gas mask. But the assumption is they jump out this side and run in. And you can see how this plays out. So I hold, I check. They don't come out that side. I hear gunshots. See, I'm still peeking. They don't come out that side. I know they're here. Down 1, almost down 2. Okay, gas mask problem. I was thinking about this during the game. So when you have a gas mask, that animation fucks you. So you have an option. You can either A, stay in the gas so the mask stays down, and you can shoot him through the gas, and when it breaks, it just falls off. Or B, you have to get in and be ahead of the gas. You can see here, I already did the gas mask animation once. I'm going to do it a couple more times, and it kills me. Right here, gas mask again. I don't reload all the way, so I only have 6 bullets.
Last one in smoke. Live mark.
Luckily, my teammates get them, but gas mask.
There it is.
So that's how I would have played a little differently. Either stayed in the gas the whole time or stayed out the whole time.
Easy dub. We've been getting clapped on.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that.